Time now for our Caledonia coach conversation with Carl Fruechte. Coach, last Friday night, you went up to Chatfield and ended up getting a victory. You talked last week about wanting to see improvement within your offensive line play and in the trenches overall. Did you take a step in the right direction in that facet of the game last Friday?
Well, I'm going to have to be honest with you, Darren. No, we did not. We took a step back. And again, Chatfield deserves a lot of credit. They're a very good football program, got very good coaches, players. So that might have had something to do with it. But in the same token, if our philosophy is to get better, we got to get better regardless of who the opposition is. So we'll talk a lot about it tonight and really work on our feet and hands again and talk about gaps, taking care of our gaps. But, there's a lot on these young men's mind, and I got to be patient. And to be quite honest, Darren, I got to do a better job coaching my offensive line. That falls on me.
What were the positives you took away from that game last Friday night other than the result itself?
Well, we unfortunately lost two great young men, Jacob Stegemeyer to a knee injury and Reed Gordon to a knee injury. They're done for the year, and it's a blow. You don't want anybody to get hurt. Obviously, that's not the way we coach. But we have, a senior there in Jacob, who's a great leader. Reed's a junior. And, they're both great people. But it was quite a blow, Darren, to be honest with you. And our kids really rallied and fought and overcame. And we didn't have two starters at the offensive line. They were sick. One was quarantined. So our kids rallied, and that's what we expect, and that's what we want out of them. So as a coaching staff, we're extremely proud of that. And, that's the adversity part that we talk a lot about.
And when you're trying to improve your offensive line play, a lot of that is working as a collective unit. When you have two new parts of that offensive line, does that present an extra challenge on that facet?
It does, Darren, a little bit, but again, I don't want to make that an excuse, because in our program, we rotate every 3 plays in practice. So the kids are constantly getting reps. And, the reason I came up with that is so that when things like this happen, you're ready to flow. So, yes, part of the question is yes, you're right. On the other hand, though, we won't accept that because we give so many reps to our kids.
And this week, you had a game scheduled against St. Charles on Saturday. St. Charles has gone into distance learning, so they won't be playing for a couple of weeks. And you have picked up an opponent for Saturday, from what I understand. Is that correct?
Yeah, Mr. Sorensen, our AD, did a great job getting Pine Island. We were going to play them next Thursday, but we decided to move it up, which I think is a good call because, let's be honest, Darren, we don't know what's going to happen. And we want to, try to get in as many games as we can. And so that was a great move by Coach Sorensen and the AD of Pine Island. And same time, Saturday, 2 p.m. It's going to be here at Caledonia. And, they're having a great season. Again, John is a great coach. He played ball down at Luther College, and he's doing a nice job with that program. And before our little interview here, Darren, I was drawing up all their plays, and they looked very, very good. So we're going to have a great game Saturday.
And as for a game next week, what's the status of that as of this time?
Scott is looking. He's going to do the best he can, and I'll be honest with you, Darren. We're not just going to play anybody. We want to make sure that it's the right fit for us. We're to be quite honest, we're really beat up. So we're not just we're going to be smart about it, and that's what I really appreciate with Scott. He does a great job there. Cares about our kids, really respects our kids, and he'll make a good decision for us.
All right. Well, I'm happy that you got a game this weekend at the very least. Keep your kids healthy. We wish you best of luck, Coach.
Thank you, Darren. Appreciate it.
Carl Fruechte, head coach of the Caledonia Warriors.